Are you thinking about buying a home this year and need some tips on how to buy a home in 2023? I'm Rocky Flowers, and this year will be my 10th year working with Team Diva. I've seen just about every possible market in Seattle, and this year there are so many opportunities for home buyers. Our team's been sharing some tips and tricks on how their buyers have been taking advantage of this market that I'm going to share with you today. First things first, check out the video I did last year about how to buy a house in Seattle. It's filled with every step you need to be a super smart and successful home buyer in Seattle this year. Specifically, what I'm going to do is give you some tips on how to buy a home in Seattle that are unique for this year's market. What type of Seattle home buyers have the most opportunity to buy a home in Seattle in 2023? There are very specific types of home buyers who will be able to make the most of the market this year. The buyers I see being able to take advantage of this market are specifically first-time home buyers with lower down payments, buyers buying up to their next home, condo buyers, and those who are buying the luxury homes. First-time home buyers with lower down payments have been shut out of the Seattle real estate market for years now. This has included a lot of my friends and family. One of the highlights of last year was me helping my sister buy her first home. She got a great deal even in a multiple offer situation, and she was able to do an inspection and negotiate on the findings. Here are the tips that my sister took to buy a home in Seattle. Talk with your lenders about any potential interest rate buy-down programs they offer. Make an offer, negotiate all your contingencies like financing and your inspection. Do an inspection and negotiate on the findings. Go for location and condition. Be prepared for appraisals to come in low. And I have a bonus tip at the end, so please listen for it. Let's dive in, but first, you know the drill. I like to be liked, so give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. In the next couple of weeks, our team will be coming out with content specifically for our buy-up buyers. First tip, talk to your lenders about any potential interest rate buy-down programs they offer. The first step for any home buyer is to talk to a lender to see where they're at in the financing process. Lenders are very cognizant of the fact that rising interest rates have locked a lot of buyers out of the market. As a result, every lender is offering a program to help you buy down the interest rates and make your monthly payment more affordable. Specifically ask about the 2-1 buy downs or other opportunities to help you ride out this high interest rate market. Second tip, make an offer and negotiate on all your contingencies like financing and your inspection. Don't be afraid to make an offer in this market. The list price is the price that the seller would like to sell their home for. I see so many buyers make the mistake of waiting to see if the price will go down or to see if someone else will write an offer first. It makes zero sense to try and wait only to find yourself in a multiple offer situation or completely missing out. For example, my last listing, the day after we went pending, 2 buyers agents called and told me their clients now wanted to write an offer after watching it for 3 weeks. Sorry, I guess? As my teammate Hannah says, if you don't ask, you won't get it. Third tip, do an inspection and negotiate on the findings. There's never ever been a time that we've ever said to skip doing an inspection. Still, the earlier part of last year was so intense, many home buyers were opting to use the seller-provided inspection. It was extremely difficult to negotiate on anything that came up the inspection. This year, buyers have an opportunity to conduct their own inspection. Fourth tip, go for location and condition. As many of you know, during the intake process, we have a size, location, and/or condition question, where we ask our clients to only choose 2. These last few years of intense multiple offers meant that many of our clients were typically only getting one of the options and sometimes 2. Right now, not only do you not have to sacrifice condition, location, you might be able to keep your size requirements. Yes, dreams come true in Seattle's real estate market, and this is one of them. For more information about our size, location, and condition concept from our intake process, check out Roy's video he did a couple of years ago about the process. The 5th tip, be prepared for appraisals to come in low. The tough part of a market like this is that we have been seeing appraisals come in super low for some types of property. For the buyer, this basically means that the lender will not lend your home at the current market price. The options you have for you as a home buyer is as follows. Negotiate the appraisal with the seller, come up with additional money to close the gap between the contracted price for the home and the appraised value, or you can get out of the transaction and start your search process over. Here's a video I did a couple years ago that helps explain that process in more detail. Now for my bonus tip. Buy-up buyers are the big winners in this market. Why? Most Seattle homeowners have a ton of equity in their home. They can still easily sell their home, use that money, and buy to their forever home. It was a little tough to do that last year due to some extreme prices. I can tell you this, if you follow these tips, you'll be able to buy this fabulous home in impeccable condition with all the bells and whistles in a top neighborhood like Columbia City or something almost as great as this neighborhood. Thank you for spending time with me. I'm Rocky Flowers with Team Diva at Coldmaker Bain here in Seattle, and these are my 5 tips for how to buy a home in Seattle in 2023.